Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Tuesdays are actually my favorite days. I know some of my members are popping on here today to watch us making walking tacos. And they will tell you that Tuesdays are my favorite days because we, in our group and our program, we do Tuesday check-ins. And so anyone who wants some accountability with me directly, I add them to my list and we have check-in Tuesdays. And that just gives me a chance to check on how everyone is doing, catch things that are going wrong, cheer for things that are going right. And I don't know, I love Tuesdays. So we are making walking tacos. Now, as you join this video, please say hi. Is that my Lanita? Lanita, yay! It's Facebook only shows me random people. They don't show me who else on here. Now, we are doing a giveaway today. So, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Chris, if you don't know me, and I am the founder of Grandma Keto Kitchen. I started my journey very, very overweight and very unhealthy. I no longer have either of those problems, and now I help women over 50, and we have babies in our group too, we're in the 30s and 40s, but mostly older women who are living their life and loving every minute of it. So again, my name is Chris. So, Lanita, I got a lot of my members on here. Yay, Wendy, Lanita, Chris. Yay, Jessica, it's nice to meet you. Roberta, you got 10 minutes. We'll do replay if possible. Yep, because it might take me more than 10 minutes. You know me, I chat. Oh, you tagged someone. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Okay, so I have told my members today, I do 2 lives on Tuesdays and Sundays, one in my 30-day challenge group and one in just our monthly member group. I told them all that I am really nervous because I do lots and lots of lives, lots of videos, but putting together a recipe is not something I normally do. So if I'm nervous, sorry about that. But that's what we work on in our program. We work on breaking out of our shells and doing these things and enjoying life and living it to its fullest. So we are going to have a giveaway. So first of all, you have to say hi in the comments. You have to tell me where you're from in the comments and then comment as we go along. What I'm going to give you is a case of something we are going to use as the crunch for our walking tacos. If you do not know what a walking taco is, what it is more like street vendors. So if you go into an area where they have a bunch of street vendors, they have what you call walking tacos, and they use a bag of something, I'll show you in a minute, and then they make that into a taco and you eat it out of the bag with your fork. Now, why do I think these are so cool? First of all, what we're going to use for the crunch, if you watch my YouTube videos, you will know that I finally found something. I do product reviews. The members let me know what they want me to check out. I do product reviews, and usually it's sorry, not keto. Even though it says keto friendly, I usually get thumbs down on that one, either from taste or ingredients or both. But I found something I was super excited about. So I'm like, you know what I could do? I could make walking tacos. And why I like that is there so many times we go to family events, we go to work parties, we're all supposed to bring in something for work. We're sitting at home Friday night watching a movie and we want something to snack on, or Sunday sports games, you want something to snack on. And it's always like the same old snacks. If you're real strict keto, it's almost the same old snacks. And this was something we could incorporate. We could really, really have fun. I'm thinking like family picnics this summer. You can take a crock pot of the meat and just get your toppings all ready to go in your little Gladware Tupper bowls. Put them on ice until it's time to eat, and people can make walking tacos. And how awesome is that? How fun would that be? And the great thing is no one's going to know it's keto. Everyone thinks keto is weird food. It's not weird food. We eat meat and veggies, but hey, we just are really careful with we have no sugars. We try and limit in our program very minimal or none sugar substitutes. Doesn't mean it always happens, but we give it an honest, good faith effort. And then, stay away from nuts and nut flours too much. You can have those. Those are definitely keto, but you can also overdo it on those. So as you come on here, say hi. Guess who's back, Wendy? I'm glad you're back. Roberta, Lori, hey Lori. Lanita, you are in Jacksonville, Florida. Are you warm there? I bet you are. Chris from Illinois. Roberta, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. St. Louis, Missouri, Pat. Yay. Fort Worth, Texas. Chris, yay. Nice to meet you. I'm Jessica and I'm from Des Moines. Ooh, I was born and raised in Iowa, and I was in Des Moines not that long ago. My brother and my dad lives there, and so I go down to Iowa a lot. Okay, Wendy from Huntington, West Virginia. Yay, 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 yay. Hi, Cindy. It's nice to meet you. I'm a very chatty person, so if you chat with me, I stay on here for a very long time. If you don't chat with me, I do what I came to do, and I get off. So please talk to me. I'm all good with that. Cold, rainy day today. Ooh, we have sunshine today. I bet you're jealous. Of course, it's not quite 30 yet, but hey, it's sunny. Mary, my friend Mary is on here. So in order to win the prize today, I'm only going to pick one member, and all I'm going to do, because I don't want to judge, so all I'm going to do is go through the comments like this with my eyes closed and just kind of scroll them up and down, and then whatever my finger touches last, that's who wins it. So you have to comment. And those sites, I like people to talk to. Welcome, everyone. Glad you're here. Oh, Chris, you're so awesome. Chris is one of our members on our program. Okay, so let's get to it. Today we're making walking tacos. Now, I have everything prepared, and normally, you know, I know on cooking shows I usually do that, but these are such simple. So all I did was I took, now, for my members, they know, I double batch everything. So if something tells me to make 1 pound of something, I'm going to make 2, because I love to cook. Don't get me wrong. I love to cook. But I don't love to cook every single day. I like leftovers. And so I, of course, use 2 pounds of hamburger. So I use 2 pounds of hamburger for this. You can use 1. All I need you to do is make this however you normally make your hamburger base. Use your taco seasonings. One caution on that, if you look at a lot of the taco seasonings, they have like cornstarch in them or cornmeal in them. And, you know, and that's not a big deal because you're only using it's only a little tiny bit in comparison to everything else you're eating. But if you want to really, really stay strict, then make your own taco seasoning. It's really easy to do. You just put in the things, the chili peppers and the tomato powder, or a little bit of paste if you want. And, you know, and if you want some thickener, use our standard keto thickener that we all use for cooking and baking, and that'll kind of thicken it up because you want to simmer it and you want it to get nice and thick. So you want the juices to soak into the hamburger and not be all runny, right? Now, when I make my taco base, my meat base, I typically use onions. Now, if you don't use onions, that's perfectly fine, but make your base how you normally like it. Maybe you like jalapeno peppers in your meat base, so go ahead and put that in there. If it's for a wider variety of people, I would keep the spices low. In our household where we're going to be eating this, we like spice. So I also put some red pepper flakes in here. So all I did was I fried up some hamburger, 2 pounds of hamburger with an onion, and I diced my onion up really, really small. And I added some red pepper. I did not add any jalapeno peppers because I didn't have any. Had I thought about it, I would have bought some, but I didn't. So that is your hamburger base. That is the work. That's all you got to do. I mean, it's so super easy. Okay, so you got your taco meat base. Now, if you were doing this for a party, I would suggest you put this in a crock pot so it stays nice and warm. That way you have nothing else to do. You can just enjoy the gathering and you don't have any more work to do. It's a taco base and everyone knows what it is, right? And so you don't even have to explain. You can just say, make your own taco station, and that would be that. And it could be fun with even just a family coming together. So you just make your regular taco base. And I love to chat with people, so I need to catch up here. Missy, nice to see you. Tracy, hi Tracy. Joanne, nice to see you. Nice to meet you. And Dixie, nice to meet you. Okay, so first thing you do is you just make your meat base. Make it how you like it. You can use pre-bought seasoning, or you can make your own seasoning. It is easy to make your own seasoning if you don't want that little bit of cornmeal. I'm not that fussy on that kind of stuff. Our program isn't, but because it's such a minuscule amount in your seasoning packets. But if you are, then just make your own and just use for your thickener. Just use the standard. Okay, so make your base the way you like it. This one in particular, I use taco seasoning, and I also put red pepper flakes, and I also put onions in it. So I have my base. Now I can have that easily in a crock pot and ready to go. Then I did our favorite toppings. Oh, you know, another good thing to add to your taco base that some of you may not have thought of is green olives. They're really, really good. You slice them up really, really thin and really, really tiny bites, and you put them in your taco base, and it really adds that extra zest. I did not do that because I didn't have any green olives around here, but I have black olives, so I'll show you. And so then you make your, I put some other things on here. Then you make your toppings that you like. Now, for me, when I'm making my base, you can also use Tabasco sauce. That's perfectly fine. And red pepper shakes. But while you're eating these tacos, you'll notice I have salsa on here. And I have tomatoes somewhere. I didn't put them on here. I chopped them up. But anyway, so whether you're going to have tomatoes or, of course, your lettuce, I like to also use guac. We are big avocado fans in our program, and even if you don't like avocados, people seem to like guacamole. And so for this one, I didn't put my tomatoes on here, don't know why, but I didn't. But anyway, I have my salsa, my lettuce, my cheese, and technically, if you want to go really strict on your cheese, then you get a block of cheese and you grate it. I don't. I'm a fast cook, and I figure I will get the pre-shredded. The pre-shredded does have, like, when they shred it at the manufacturer, they put a little flour on it just so it stays separated, so it doesn't clunk together. I'm okay with that little tiny bit, but you can decide. So if you want absolute strict, then just get a block of cheese and shred it yourself. And then black olives are really good on tacos, sour cream, guacamole, of course. The reason we use guacamole in our program is because avocados are a superfood. They're so healthy, so nutritious, and they keep you full for a very long time. So we like that. And lettuce. So you make your tray of your toppings. So let's pretend you're having a party tonight. So you make your tray of toppings. This took me all of 10, 12 minutes to put together. It was not a big deal at all. I just opened my refrigerator, grabbed and poured or sliced. You know, I did slice some of it. So it's really, really easy. Now, you can even cheat on the guacamole. You can buy it pre-made, or you can make it fresh from avocados. Either way, it's good, and either way, it's healthy. Because when you get it pre-made like this at the stores, they just mash it up in the back, and the ingredients are just exactly the same ingredients that you do. I am a fast cook. I like to cook quickly, so I just use the pre-made. I do have avocados in my refrigerator because I eat a lot of avocados. But anyway, so you just make this. All right, so now the fun begins. So we have our meat. And we have our toppings. So how are we going to make this fun? And I'm going to show you. As soon as I say hi to people, I love saying hi to people. And don't forget, to win today, you have to say hi to me and tell me where you're from. And then I'll ask you a couple questions a little bit. The more you comment, the more chances are you're going to win. Okay, so Dixie, I said hi. Tina, nice to meet you. Ressa, nice to meet you. Kay, nice to meet you. Donna, nice to meet you. Tony, nice to meet you. Liz, hi Liz, nice to meet you. Again, if you don't know me, my name is Kristen. I am the founder of Grandma Keto Kitchen. Not all of us are grandmas, but most of us are grandmas. And we're typically, on average, over 50 and over. But we do have babies in our group. Tracy, you're from Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, you're in Florida. You and Lanita ought to meet up. And Mary, you're from Abingdon. Did I pronounce Abingdon? Did I pronounce all right? Virginia. Liz from I'm terrible at reading. Texas. Pick me, Wendy. Keep commenting, because all I'm going to do is I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to scroll up and down to whatever I end up on. That's who gets it. Okay, so now how do we make this fun? How do we make this super easy? Okay, so to do all this maybe takes you 15 minutes. Now, if you do like I do, you're going to make extras. So you have leftovers. I like leftovers. So now you've got, and that hamburger, you can freeze it. You can freeze your taco meat and use it for later, or you can just keep eating leftovers till they're gone. I never, ever mind eating the same foods. What I usually do is I usually have 2 to 3, sometimes 4 meals of leftovers in my refrigerator so I can alternate. But I double batch everything. And I even did it for this. Oh, thanks, Mary. I told my group I was really nervous for this one. Normally, I go live a lot with my groups, and we do a lot of training. I do a lot of training videos, and we do a lot of motivational times. And I'm all fine with that because I know, obviously, I know how to do that. I've done that a lot, hundreds and hundreds of times, right? But this is the first time I'm actually putting recipes together. Now, heads up, everybody. Sign up or like and follow my YouTube page. When this video is done, I'll put a link to it because I'm going to be doing cooking recipes. Now, not the standard recipes you see everywhere. I'm a fast cook. So if you're in a hurry, I'm going to give you really fast recipes because that's how I cook. I'm a dump cook. I open my refrigerator, open my freezer, see what I have, and I put it together as a keto meal. And that's what I'm going to teach you how to do. Because I know there's tons and tons and hundreds, thousands, millions of recipes out there. But the problem is a lot of us don't have time to, okay, I need a half a teaspoon of this and an eighth a teaspoon of that. And what is that? I don't even know what that is. And oh my gosh, I can't make that because I don't have it in my refrigerator. So I'm just going to take very common everyday ingredients and I'm going to start doing it. And that's what I tell my members. I'm really nervous about this one because I've never done one like this. So Tracy's saying hi, Lanita. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, thank you, Judy. Hi, Judy. Love the info videos. What brand of thickener are you using? It's right here, my friend. Let's see if I can get it. That is a keto acceptable thickening. And I use this all the time. Hence, it's right here on my counter. I have thousands of spices. So the ones I use all the time, I use this all the time because, like I said, I'm a dump cook. And so I'll quick make something and then I want to put a little gravy type flavoring in it. And so I thicken it up with this. So This is really, really, really easy. A little goes a long ways. Heads up. A little goes a long ways. I haven't tried making the cheese taco shells yet. You don't need to. Wait until you see this. I went and bought the Carb Smart tortillas. Okay, I'm just going to tell you about something. The Carb Smart tortillas are not keto. They're not. They're not. If you look on the ingredients, they have wheat flour, they have rice flours, they have all kinds of things in there. And that's so deceiving. And that is another thing I have on YouTube. I am doing product reviews because there's so many things out there that say keto, 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 keto friendly. And they're not. There's nothing about them as keto. And so if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see that I'm doing product reviews. And I've got a bunch more to do, but I don't have them here in front of me right at the minute. Otherwise, I'd show you some. But I already did a bunch, and I'm still doing a bunch. I've recorded a bunch. I just got to get them edited now. There you go, Chris. Thank you for sharing that. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Is that from Amazon? I don't remember. Probably. I'm an Amazon shopper, so probably. I like Amazon. I can order something one day and get it the next day. Because I don't like going grocery shopping, per se, very much anyway. I do like for the fresh things, but I don't like going all the time. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Here is the surprise. Okay, in my reviews, product reviews, I finally found a yes. I was so excited. A lot of us miss chips. We do. And I know, Pat, I think you're still on here, aren't you? I know one of my members already ordered these, and so I don't think she already got them in. So these are called Hilo Chips. And there's only 2 little itty bitty ingredients way at the bottom of the list. That's not okay. There's potato starch, and there was one other thing on here, pea protein. But if you look at the ingredient list here, and if you go to my YouTube videos, you'll see it's just way at the bottom. So there's just such a minuscule amount. The rest are actually keto. They're called Hilo Chips. There's 3 net carbs per bag. That's the other thing too. Sometimes you'll see 3 net carbs, that's awesome. And then it'll say serving size 4. I'm like, 4? You wouldn't even be able to eat a bite. It's per bag, so it's 3 net carbs. So I'm not saying you should have these every day, not at all. What's that, LOL? What, about this? Oh, you're copying that. Okay, yes. So many misleading things. I do have the tortillas. It is in moderation. Oh, I have them too, to be honest. Not even once a week, but I know they're better options to try. Yes. And these aren't tortillas, but I am going to teach you guys. I'm going to do this soon. Teach you guys how to make your own cauliflower tortillas. And again, I'm a fast cook, so I use frozen cauliflower rice. Sorry, if you were a cook that has time and you enjoy doing that, the ricing of the cauliflower and stuff, I give you so much credit. I just don't. I don't have the time, the patience, or the tolerance. And so once I discovered frozen cauliflower rice, I'm like, yeah, I'm good to go. What would be the best low-carb tortilla? There really aren't any. If you look at Outer Aisle, that's a brand I'm going to actually review for you. They do have, you can find egg wraps and you can find cheese wraps that work okay, but they don't have the crunch. Now, you can make them have the crunch. You can just fry them in avocado oil and do it like that so you can get the crunch, or you can just bake them and warm them up and that'll give that shell feeling. But these are what I was so awesome, so excited about. When I first did the product videos, my granddaughters saw these and they're like, wait, we want to taste test, Grandma. So you'll see in the videos, my granddaughters are in there. My youngest is really fussy, my older one love these. So in these, they have the ultimate taco. I know they have more. I have more flavors now. I was just looking on the website. And by the way, Pat, you had said you needed to, I think it was you that said this morning in the group that you said you needed something for your sweet tooth. I ordered something that I think might work, so I'm really excited about that. And then this is the chili lime, and this is the spicy nacho. I don't sell these. I don't make any money on them. I was just excited to find them. So here's how you make a walking taco. This is so easy. You guys ready? And just envision people doing this, making a walking taco. How fun this is going to be. All right, so we have this bag of taco chips. Can you see in there? You don't get a huge amount, but you don't ever get a huge amount when you open a bag of chips, right? I just want you to crunch them up a little bit, just a little bit, okay? Then you grab your toppings, which I forgot to get out a spoon. So you grab your toppings. Now, I personally love guac, so I'm going to add my guac. First, I'm going to add my meat. I'm just going to put it right in the bag. Literally right in the bag. I'm going to put 2 spoonfuls of it right in the bag. Okay? Now I'm going to go through here. I like my cheese right on top of my meat because my meat's warm and the cheese melts, so I'll put a little cheese in there. And then I like black olives, so I'm going to put black olives in. And I love... Now, I want to tell you about salsa. So You're going to get more carbs from the salsa depending on how much you use. I'm kind of a salsa person, so I like keep pouring. And so what you can do instead of salsa is you can use the Tabasco sauce. You can just put that in there, and that should give you the spice. You don't want to use a lot because this is pretty spicy, as we all know. I thought I had something else laid out, but no, it was just this. You can put the red pepper flakes in your taco mix to get the spice, but if you just want that little bit of, a little bit of tomato-y type look to it, then you can use Tabasco sauce and not use salsa. I'm personally going to use salsa because I'm not going to have these every single day, and a teaspoon or two of salsa is not going to ruin me. So I've got my avocados in, or my black olives in. I've got my cheese and I've got my meat in. Now I'm going to put my salsa in. I'm just going to put some, I like salsa, so don't mind me. Then I'm going to put in my guac next. And I love guac. Can you tell? I love guac. So I'm going to put that in. Then, of course, I'm going to add sour cream, which is right here. Then watch what you do. Okay. This is why these are so super cool. See my bag? You just stick your fork in there, kind of mix it up a little bit, and you eat. And you eat. That is a walking taco. And I'm going to mix it up here for you. Remember, I crunched the chips just a little bit. I'm going to crunch them a little more. And look at my taco right there. Now, listen to this baby crunch. It is so good. Oh, man. I gotta chew now. Sorry. I might have to stop short. I need to eat this now. There you go. Your walking taco. Imagine you have friends over. Imagine you're going to church and you're supposed to bring some food. These chips are delicious. They are so good. They're the only thing so far. And I've done like 12 or 13 product reviews so far. They are so good. Now, imagine the fun that you can have with these. Now, let's talk about leftovers. So let's say, okay, you don't know what to do with leftovers. A couple of things. A couple nights from now, lay these chips right out on a plate. Put all your toppings on. Put your meat on it. Zap them, meat and cheese. Zap them in the microwave. And then put your other toppings on, and you have nachos. Yay, right? Now, think about this. So you're in an office party. And you don't want to give a whole bag to somebody, right? So you just open these up, put them in a bowl, and then you give them these little cups. So they can go through here, and they can take some meat, put it in a little cup, and you can buy those paper cups that you can just throw away, or you're having a bunch of family over, you don't want 1,000 dishes to do, so put them in a little cup. Now go through and put your toppings on, just like we just did. Some lettuce on, some sour cream, and some guac. I put guac on everything. We'll top it with there. Look at this. Isn't this pretty? Okay, now watch what you do. Now you take the chips that are not broken up, and you just take three out. I'm getting there. Stick them in your bowl like this. And there we go. We now have another walking taco. But you're not giving every single person a whole bag. So you just do it like this, and then they just pick it up, and they eat it with the chips. These chips do break a little easier than some, so you just scoop it out, and you eat it. How fun is that? How many things? Give me some ideas of what you think you could do with these. Chris, I know what you're going to say, but say it anyway, because the rest of the group does not know. While you guys are typing, I'm going to say hi to people. Awesome ideas. Oh, thanks, Lori. Lori, you know me well enough to know if I'm going to do something, it's going to be fast and tasty. Our meal plans that we provide, they're all really fast. Now, I don't do the cheater meals like this where you just kind of slap it together, but pretty darn close. Ginger, hi, Ginger. How are you? Angela, yummy. Oh, they are. I wish I could give you a bite through the, isn't that, oh, it's so fun. And this is just a little teeny tiny cup, so you don't have to go, like if you're having 50 people over, you don't have to go buy 50 bags of these chips. You don't want to do that. They're not necessarily inexpensive. They're not any more expensive, but nonetheless, they're still not inexpensive. But you can just do this. You can even have the meat and the chips in there and just let them add their toppings. All kinds of things that you could do to it. It's so much fun. So give me some ideas what you think you could do. I'm thinking like Friday night movie night, Sunday sports games, family gatherings, work parties, all kinds of things, because there's nothing about this that anyone's going to think this is keto, because We eat regular food. I don't know why people think. The only difference is we are using these chips. These are the only chips I found. There may be more out there, and if there are, let me know, and I'll review them. But these are so good. They will never know. They will never know they're made out of almond flour. Okay, so let me say hi to some people. Oh, I lost my comments. Hold on here. Gail, I don't think I said hi to you. Chris, when you can check out. Oh, I can check out Quest chips. I did check out something else, Quest. I think those snack bars, they were okay. So I will check out Quest chips. They're like okay, I'm going to check those out. Barb, oh, they are yummy. Oh, you and your grandkids would have so much fun with these, Barb. Laura, yummy, they are. Hi, Chris. They are yummy. Ginger, Mary, love this idea. Angela, yummy. Ginger, hi. Lori, awesome ideas. Ginger, I love walking tacos. Oh, me too. Me too. I don't know why I like them so much, but I think there's so much. And they're way less messy. You know how when you bite into a taco, everything comes falling out all over you? Or it does me. Again, I'm a messy cook, and I'm a messy eater. Lenny looks awesome. They are fast and easy. Have the grandkids make them fun. Exactly. I knew that's what you're going to say, Chris. Hello from Grant, Michigan. Hey, we're studio neighbors. Great idea for Super Bowl party. I was thinking that too. Great idea. You just make a taco bar, and the chips, you just use keto chips. But I will check out the Quest chips too. I will check those out. I have not looked at those yet, so I don't know. I did some other Quest stuff, and they were okay. They weren't something you could have every day, but they were okay. But I'll check out the Quest ones too. But I love these. These are walking tacos. Walking tacos. Now, what I'm going to give you, whoever I pick here, is I bought a case of these directly. I think I got these on Amazon, by the way. I'm not sure, but I bought a case of them. It comes with 12 bags. And it's the 3 flavors, or the ones that I bought anyway. So you'll get the ultimate taco flavor. You will get, oh, that's lime too. Yeah, that'll teach me to try and read. Lime chili, ultimate taco, and the nacho ones. That's where my taco is. And you'll get a box of 12, and I will send them to you. Now, I want to hear some ideas of what you think you could do with these chips, because I want ideas so that way I could make some videos. So let's talk about, like, I know nachos. I'm also going to use these chips for breading. So hopefully in the next week or so, maybe even yet this week, we'll see. I'm going to crunch them up, and I'm going to use them for breading for salmon and for some pork chops and things like that. So I've got lots of ideas. Taco salad, absolutely. Yeah, you don't even have to use the bag. Taco salad, just put your chips in there. You can crunch them up, or you can crunch them right on top, because I like easy. So you make your taco salad, you just crunch them right on top, and you are good to go. Let's see. I'll try the Hilo too. Oh, I love them. I love them. And Wendy, you like the Quest chips? Well, I want to review them just to make sure, because when I do the product reviews, I go through all of the ingredients. I go through the carbs, because I disagree a lot of times with how those manufacturers calculate those carbs. I was looking at something today for somebody, and it was like 23 total carbs. I'm like, okay. And then they had it down to like 0.57 net carbs, because they said they were taking off all this fiber, but there wasn't all that fiber in there. And for the life of me, and I was like researching every word that I didn't know. You know how when you read ingredient labels, you're like, I don't even know what that is. I was researching it all. I'm like, how are they getting it down to that? They're just so misleading, so misleading. But I didn't find any of this misleading. In chili, I'm chili instead of Fritos. Yeah, exactly. That's what normally the walking tacos are. Well, sometimes they use Doritos too, but they normally use the Fritos. You're gonna like these. Fried chicken. Yes, yes. I'm gonna try that too. That's great. I want to just crunch these up. Now, again, they're not overly cheap, but if you really are looking for something other than pork rinds for breading, I'm really excited to try them. And I'm going to mix them with Parmesan cheese for some of them, because I like mixing the breadings with Parmesan, the grated Parmesan. Angela, sounds good. Breading or casserole toppings? Yes. Yes, some of the other Quest products are not keto. Hopefully the chips are. I hope so too. I know, Pat, what I was telling you. I ordered chocolate chip cookies from this Hilo company. So they're owned by Pepsi. I did some research on it, and they're owned by Pepsi. So, their ingredients are fine, and their taste is awesome. So in chili. Oh, I'm glad you said that, because I never thought about that, but you're right. You just crunch them up and put them on top. I was thinking about making a tortilla soup and just using those to crunch up on top, and so I'll probably be doing that. I'll give you guys the recipe when I get it done. Breading or casserole toppings? Absolutely. Fried chicken. Sounds so good. Taco salad? Yes. Let's see what else we have. Super Bowl party. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Okay, so Nancy. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Gotta say hi if you want to try and win. Some of the other Quest products are not key. Oh, yeah, I read that. So, How easy is that? It literally, as I was frying my meat, now I don't know about you guys, but I have one of those crunchers to keep my meat. Oh, it's over in my sink. I have one of those, smasher things to keep my meat nice and small and crunchy, or, little tiny crumbles. Wendy, hey Wendy, how are you, my friend? Angela, fried chicken sounds good. Oh yeah, I want some good old fried chicken in our program. Just so you know, if I'm going to teach here, I'm going to teach how I teach in our program. In our program, we use avocado oil. We do not use olive oil. We do not use vegetable oil. We use avocado oil. And why we do that is I understand extra virgin olive oil is good for us, but avocado oil is better. And we believe if we don't have a problem, we don't want to create one. And if we do have a problem, we want to repair it. So there's no downside to avocado oil. And also it heats at a higher heat level. So for fried chicken, avocado oil. And I always have avocado oil. This bottle was running kind of low. And so I went to Costco because I use a lot, so I had to buy me a big jug. I go through a lot. We use avocado oil for everything. Avocados are a healthy food. Avocados is a superfood. So we really promote avocados. Now, a lot of people don't like avocados, but the avocado oil, well, some people don't. Avocado oil in and of itself is such a healthy fat. It will keep you full for longer. You can drizzle it over everything. I drizzle it over my meats, my salads, my veggies. I drizzle it over everything, and I get my fats that way. A lot of us in our program eat leaner meats just because we have had higher cholesterol issues and we don't want those to come back. We want to say bye-bye, not hello. And so we use our avocado oils instead, and we drizzle it over everything, and that's where we get our fats. I miss fried chicken too. Oh my gosh. Yes, I do. Doing good. Need a nap for all 4 grandkids today. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Mary, avocado oil is wonderful. Yeah, because you know what it is. And you know I'm going to say that, right? Mary's in our program. Lenita, one our avocado oil. Yes, and we actually use avocado oil in our coffee. And Lenita is also in our program. We use avocado oil in our coffee instead of the bulletproof coffee, because again, coconuts, there's all kind of controversy over it. There's 1,000 studies on use of coconuts for your heart, and maybe 1% or 2% of them say it's good for you. The others say it's not. We just don't believe in creating a problem. If you use it, that's perfectly fine, but we just don't believe in creating a problem if we don't have one. I knew what you meant, Lenita. Your typing is similar to mine. It's like, yep, that's not what I meant. What brand of salsa do you recommend? Most salsas do not have sugar. Pretty rare does salsa have sugar. So almost any brand, just check your ingredients real quick and just make sure, double check. If they say natural flavorings, question it, because I've called manufacturers before because I want to know what the natural flavoring is, because they don't label that as sugar. They label it as natural flavoring, or they call it pure cane sugar and think that we don't know that that's sugar. It's still sugar. I don't know any other way to say it, but it's still sugar. And so when it says natural flavorings, I question that, and I call manufacturers and they get kind of mad at me, and I'm like, no, I want to know what it is. And usually when it comes down to it, it is sugar. And I'm like, why don't you just label it as sugar? Well, we know why they don't want to label it as sugar. So almost any brand of salsa works. Almost any brand of salsa. Doing good and needing it. Okay, so I think I caught up there. Let's see if I missed it. I hate missing messages. And Facebook, if I don't answer you right now, it is because Facebook is very pokey about getting me the comments. So I think it was so excited to find these chips. Really excited. I miss chips. And I have to be honest. Not the first year I was on keto, but after that, there were just things I missed. And I would occasionally eat chips. I eat the Tostito chips. Not just regular chips. That one never bothered me. But every once in a while, I just wanted to dunk. I wanted to dunk in something. And so I dunk it in guac. Now, these are perfect. If you like guacamole like I do, these would be perfect. Just open a bag and get some guacamole and dip. In fact, I had them the other night. I had to replenish my supply of chips because I had some. And then my youngest son was here. He's like, Mom, let me try some of those. He goes, those are really good. And my husband had some. I'm like, oh, you guys just took my supply away, and I got to make some crusted salmon here soon. So anyway, they're really good, really tasty. I would recommend them. It's called Hilo. I probably bought them on Amazon, but you can also buy them from their direct website. And I think it's hilolife.com. I don't know. So just type in the word Hilo and just say Hilo Chips, and it pops up. So you ready for the winner? Okay, so this is what you're going to get. I'm going to send it to you. So you have to check back here on messages because I will tell you who won. But if you don't check back, I need your address if I don't know you. And it's not going to matter if you're a member or not. I'm just going to scroll through. But you have to check back here, and I will comment below. Please message me your address, or I'll give you my email address is what I'll do. And then you email me your address so I can mail these to you. You will not be disappointed. All right. So let me make sure I got everybody caught up on it. I want to be extremely fair. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, we can have those in Canada. Yeah? You have the Hilo Chips in Canada? I did a store locator on their website yesterday because I needed more. And to do what I was doing. And I found them all around me, so it wasn't a problem at all. Okay, Lori, pick you. Trish. Oh, Trish. Hey, Trish. I didn't even know you were on here. Hi, Joe. How are you? See, I got a lot of my friends on here. They're we're members with me in our program. If you are interested in our program, just go to grandmaketokitchen.com. There's all kinds of free things on the front of the website too. In the first page, like we have a signature keto at a glance course where I just take you through 9 parts of. I'm just letting people type in, make sure I get all the messages here. So I'm killing time here. We have a signature keto course. It's free, and it just starts you from the very basics all the way to how to get started. There's 9 videos. They're very, very short. I keep them very short so you can absorb them one at a time. And there's some resources I give away too that you can just download and print. One's a macro sheet. It has almost every food listed imaginable and all the macros associated with it. And then it's front and back, so there's a lot of them. And then I do a Keep Keto Simples chart where you just pick a meat, pick a veggie, pick a fat, and you can just make a meal out of it. And so I have that for free on there. And there's just all kinds of stuff that I do. There's a link to our YouTube channel on there. So if you just want to go to one place and find everything, go to grandmaketokitchen.com. And you can also join our program too. We do a lot in our program, a lot. You get new meal plans every month. I'm going to give it another minute here, make sure everybody's commented. New meal plans. Thank you, Chris. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Tina, you are fine. Had to come in late. Tina's one of our members. She is an over-the-road truck driver, and she does keto, and she's been with us for a long time, and she does amazing. Grandma Keto makes winners out of us. Aw, I love you, Mary. Chris, my name. Oh, your mom, Jan. Hope she sees that she likes tacos. Well, Jan, or Chris, you got to get her some of these. I mean, that's all there is to it. That's a rule. Nancy, hi, Nancy. Okay, you guys, here we go. So I will say your name after I read it on here, and then you need to email me. You need to email me, and I will tag you in a post. I don't know if I can tag you in a post on the Facebook page, on this Facebook page. So whoever wins needs to email me. We're going to do it this way. This is the first time I've ever done this where I give something away. And so you need to email me at chat, C-H-A-T, at grandmaketokitchen.com, and it will come to me, and I will get it, and then I will respond, just say your name, that you won, and give me your address, and I will mail them out to you. And my members will tell you I'm really good about mailing things out. We do a lot of fun things. We have prizes, and you're welcome, my dear. We do a lot of prizes in our program, a lot of prizes. We have challenges every single month. We do a 30-day challenge, but we also have challenges every single month. They're fun. They just keep you motivated, dedicated, and determined. That's my mission. And so we do a challenge, and if you get 12, I send our members a journey map, and it's like a skinny grandma and a fat grandma, and then there's a journey map, and there's at least 12 little circles that you have to fill up with stickers, and every month you can earn a sticker, and when you get 12 stickers, I mail you the shirt. But then, because you can't buy anything else in my program, I just don't do it that way. I'm not going to nickel and dime anyone, ever, not going to happen. So then, but along the way, sometimes I have them do really, really hard challenges, like it's challenging. They're not hard, they're just challenging. We're drawing people out of their shell, and then I send them prizes, and a lot of my members on here have a lot of my prizes. Yes, thank you, Chris, you're awesome. I love you, Tracy. Michelle, nice to see you. Connie, nice to see you. Connie is a very loyal follower, and Connie, I actually very much appreciate that you do that. Connie watches almost everything I do. She comments on almost every post, and I just really like that. And don't think it goes unnoticed, because it does not. Okay, you ready? Okay, I'm going to take my glasses off. Here we go. First I got to figure out where it is. Okay, I'm going to keep swiping. I have no idea where I am. I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to go right here. Who did I get? Lenita. Lenita, it is you, my dear. That was not done on purpose. Lenita absolutely is a member, but that's all I did was swipe. And so, Lenita, I have your address, and you are the winner. Yay! Okay, I'm going to start doing these on a regular basis. So I love to cook, and I do a lot of motivational talks, and I've been on here doing motivational talks before, but what I want to do is teach you how to cook keto quickly. Boom. And fun things too. It won't all just be the walking tacos. I will do some whole meals. I like to make meals where it's just like one dish. You just put it all in a pan, you cook it all up together, and dinner's ready, honey. Come and eat. And I love doing that. And I also like making like salmon and then with a side dish and things that I like making meats with side dishes. So I'm going to start doing that more often. I need to start doing that. I'm going to do it for YouTube, so I'll kind of mix and match between the two. I'll do some live here and some on YouTube, and then I'll share the links back and forth. But I am on a mission. And my members can tell you. Anyone want to tell them what it is? We are all on a mission in 2022. And what are we doing? We're making dreams come true. We have a better tomorrow if we start today. If we start today. Doesn't mean we can't have road bumps along the way. Doesn't mean we can't have hiccups along the way. But we are building a better tomorrow. And by how we do that is by doing something for us today. We are women. We have put ourselves last for so long. So long. Think about it. How many times have you had plans and someone calling you and say, oh, could you help me? I need help. Oh, of course, no problem. You're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do that? I mean, we all do it. We all do it. We've done it. And I'm not saying we have to put ourselves above anyone else. We just have to be also at the top of that list. And it all starts here. It starts here because we will never change how we eat until we change how we think. It's never going to happen. But the other way it's not going to happen either is if we don't know how to cook quickly. There are some people who will be in the kitchen for hours and are completely happy with that. I love cooking, but if you make me stand there and read a recipe for an hour, I am going to just say, to heck with it. That's just not going to happen. For those of you who can, bless your soul. But I can't do it. I cannot read a long detailed recipe and stay in there and do it right. I'm a dumb cook. Just tell me what I need. I'll dump it all together and I'll make it work. That's how I cook. And so we also can't succeed unless we know how to quickly make food. There's no way around it. We don't always have time to cook. We don't. We're all busy. And it doesn't matter if we're retired or we're still working. We're busy. And we don't just sit and watch TV all day and say, oh, well, I better get up and spend 3 hours in the kitchen cooking. We're just not that way. We're not going to do that on a daily basis. So the recipes have to be fast. And we have to know some recipes that we can literally open up our refrigerator, open up our freezer, dump it all together, and put a meal on the table in 15 minutes. We have to have that. There's no way around it. We have to have that. And so that's what I want to do. Now, I recommend double batching when you cook because I like leftovers. And even if you don't like to eat leftovers the next couple days, then freeze them up in small containers, put them in your freezer, so that way when you need them, when you don't have anything prepared, then grab them. But I am going to start doing keto quick cooking is what I think I call it. And I'm going to put some recipes together. I'll do some live here and then I'll do some on YouTube, but I'll exchange the links so everybody can watch them. So if you want to go to YouTube, just search Grandma Keto Kitchen and you will find I have a lot on there. I'm just now putting up our 60-day keto course I did for our members some time ago. They wanted real intense details on keto. And so I put together a 60-day keto course. You get one motivational video a day, and then you get one keto training a day. And I dig deep into keto. So there are maybe things you think you know about keto, but even as I was doing it, I'm like, oh, you know what? I've never told anyone that. That's right. I better add that in there. Because keto, we kind of keep it up here, but we really need to dig deep into it. And so there's so many things that you will learn. And that is all on the YouTube channel. So you can go there and you can see, I just start with, you just look and say free keto course and just start going through. And I post almost daily on there. Now, if you want notified of that list, go to my home page, my website, grandmaketokitchen.com, and just click on anything you want for free, like the free Keto at a Glance or the free resource sheets. Just click on that and put your email address in for me. And then I will notify you by email when I post new stuff on YouTube, because I am on a mission. We are going to make dreams come true in 2022. So thank you guys for watching the video. Lenita, I will get you out your chips. You guys, I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate your comments. And who all thinks they're going to really like the walking tacos? Just real quick before we sign off, just give me a thumbs up or a smiley face or something. Tell me who are going to use the walking tacos for something coming up. And I know Chris is going to, because Chris Martin is going to, because she's going to do that with her grandkids. We've been chatting about it. I told her it was walking tacos. I didn't give her the recipe. So give me a thumbs up or something and let me know if you think that you will use this recipe. because I just think it's great. I really do. I was so excited to do this. I'm not kidding. I was so excited. And my granddaughters, when they taste tested, my oldest granddaughter, she's 10. She wouldn't give me the bag back. My youngest didn't like them, but she's really fussy. And she just didn't like that intense flavor. She's kind of a bland flavor kid. But I was really nervous. I had like a 50-50 vote going on there. And I'm like, oh man, because I was so excited to like these chips. But I hadn't tasted them yet. I'd just done the review of the ingredients. I did a review of the carbs. And I hadn't tasted them yet. So I'm like, uh-oh, I got a 50-50 shot here. And I bit into them. I'm like, I said to Ella, the oldest, I'm like, I got to get those back. And as she's chomping away on the video, I'm like, guess that's not going to happen. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you ever have any questions, just post it right here on the Facebook page and I will answer them. I am very good about it. Joanne, thank you, Joanne. I'm going to make them for sure. Well, you have to, Lenita. I'm sending them all to you. Mary, thank you. Wendy, me. Ginger, good. Thanks you for the thumbs up. Mary, thank you. Joe, thank you. Trish, thank you. You guys, thank you. And don't ever think for a second that I don't look at comments or I don't look at likes and, replies and things like that. My group will tell you that there's nothing that goes by me. I'm constantly in here on the Facebook page. I'm constantly in our groups. I take a 2 to 3 hour break in the afternoon and I focus on more technology or video where I'm shooting videos and things like that. But I am always around. So if you have a question, please don't hesitate to ask. I am here to help. I am here to help. I will help you whether you're a member or not. I will help you. And of course, my members know. My members can tell you that a lot of them are not all. A lot of them are on here. And so you don't believe me? Ask them. They will give you the truth. They will tell you. But I appreciate all the likes and the comments. I appreciate the replies. I appreciate when you guys participate in the posts that I put out here. I didn't do it for a while because I wasn't getting any interaction. I thought, to heck with it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to waste my time. But then I started noticing that people were starting to comment, starting to like things. I'm like, you know what? Maybe they do need help and it's just me. I need to do it more often. And so you'll notice I'm being very consistent these days and posting more often and I'm trying to help you. If there's something you need, just do a shout out to me. Just let me know what you need and I will get it to you. I will find a way to get it to you. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys so much. You don't know how much it means to me and let me know what you would like to see in the future and I will create it. Thank you all. You have a wonderful day. My members love you guys. I will see you a little later. I'll see you in the groups. Bye, everybody.